Hi everyone.
Hi guys, welcome back.
Welcome back. I think this is going to be episode 8.
Episode 8.
I think, yeah. And today we are going to have a big chat about awards season. The Oscar nominations are out.
They're out.
We're just going to go in with our predictions. This is mainly Oscar related, isn't it?
Oscar related, yeah. We've had the nominations out. We had a very excited text exchange when they came out.
We did. Check the Instagram for that one.
Check the Instagram for that one, guys. Link down below.
I think we're just going to go through category by category. And disclaimer, we haven't seen all of the films nominated because some of them haven't come out in the UK yet, but we've seen the majority.
We've seen the majority. The ones that we haven't seen a lot of, like the foreign language films.
Yeah, like The Secret Agent, we're still yet to see. If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. That isn't coming out until Feb.
Yeah. And then there's some that I was like, oh, I've not seen them. Obviously, they'll be within the running, but they'll be coming out later. They're not in the running at all. I'll talk about those later. But oh wow,
I know. I purposely saw one the night before the nominations came out.
Did you? Which one was it?
No Other Choice.
I need to watch it. I need to go watch it. I'm gonna go watch it.
But it wasn't even nominated anywhere. But anyway,
really?
Nowhere. So yeah, should we start with Best Picture?
Yeah, let's do that.
The big one.
Go for the biggie.
So in this category, we have 10 films nominated as normal.
You guessed that right.
It's always 10 films.
No, it's not. Sometimes
Is it
it's
not?
like sometimes maybe I'm wrong. Someone in the comments can review or can refute that if I'm wrong. I swear it's like sometimes they've had like 8, I think, or like 11.
Okay.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Because I remember sometimes I'm like, oh, I wonder how many they're going to be. Maybe I'm wrong though.
So we've got One Battle After Another, Sinners, F1, Begonia, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, and Train Dreams.
I got a lot of them right. The one spanner in the works was F1. I haven't seen it, to be fair.
I did see that predicted in a lot of things, so I was like...
You weren't shocked?
I wasn't as shocked as some of the nominations.
Because that came out earlier in the year, and I haven't seen it, and I was like, whoa. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it now.
Because I think maybe if F1 wasn't nominated, maybe No Other Choice might have been nominated. Or
did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I did enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it as much as Parasite. I mean, they're the only 2 Korean films I've ever seen in my whole entire life. But
yeah,
the thing I enjoy with Korean films is the fact that they're such a good English lit film, which is you can
love them,
analyze it to a T.
Yeah, Memories of Murder. Oh,
like Parasite, there was so many different things that you could analyze from it.
That's one of the most satisfying films I think I've ever seen.
It really is, isn't it? Yeah.
Like,
Personally, I can see One But After Another winning this.
I can too. I would love. I mean, my predictions were like the only one that I kind of got wrong was not Train Dreams. I kind of thought I might be in there. I did put that in. F1, I was like, whoa. But the ones that I was like, Testament of Anne-Lee, I thought May. Wicked for Good, I was a bit shocked. Die My Love, maybe. And then kind of nearest the time, I was like, no. But in terms of what you think will win, you think One Battle After Another?
I think so. I think it's definitely a race between that and Sinners.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. I feel like, will they do it like last year where you saw Sean Baker get a Best Director for Anora? You saw like no one else got a look in. Yeah, like Brady Corbett and The Brutalist didn't even get a look in. Will they do it like that again, where they just do that sweep for Screenplay, Director, and Best Picture, or will they kind of even it out?
I want them to even it out.
I hope they'd even it out. I think if Paul Thomas Anderson got Director, I think maybe Sinners could get Best Picture.
I would love. I mean, we'll go on to Director in a minute, but in terms of I like it when they spread it out a bit, because I would love, because this year in particular I really want that to be the case. Yeah. Because last year I was a bit like, because it was a run, basically it was like The Brutalist and Anora were just like speeding ahead of everyone, and you kind of knew it was going to be one or the other. Whereas this year I'd say there's a good like 3 or 4 films that are like really speeding ahead. So I would love it to all kind of be spread out like across
shots,
the category.
Yeah, because there's some categories that we have just had a quick chat about before we started recording, and we were like, I'm clueless about some. And then the ones that I'm kind of a bit, I think like Best Picture, I think we know what's going to win. I'm just excited to see what wins, because honestly I'd be happy with any of them. I think I would love, just in terms of, because of the nature of the film and what it says and what it represents, what it means to so many people, I'd love Sinners to win. Yeah, I'd love Sinners to win.
Sinners would be amazing. I rewatched it the other night and I just was like, oh, this is unreal. Yeah, but then again, if I watched, it's because I've rewatched it the other night. If I rewatched One Battle After Another, I'd be like, oh, great.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm very happy with this category though. I think all of the Best Picture nominees are well deserved. I have seen F1. Have you seen it? No. I have seen F1. I saw it in the cinema. Although I can't like properly remember it, because I think I saw it like in June. I think I did enjoy it though. I came out of it thinking that was a good film.
I really need
considering
to see it.
I'm not really well
who's
versed.
Who's the director?
Couldn't tell you.
Well, in terms of, I need to ask you, I've literally completely forgotten. It was just an accident. Is that in there? It's not, is it?
In Best Picture, no. It's
in
in foreign
language.
Yeah.
So I did have that down in mine.
It's also in Screenplay.
Yeah, I know. I did have that down in mine. The one that I think will win, one battle after another. I think Manyyyy. I'd love Sinners to win. However, in terms of my favourite film out of all the Best Picture nominees that I've seen since we last recorded, and I could scream about it until the cows come home, is Hamnet. I would love Hamnet to win. I adore it. I loved it so much. I want to see it again. It's incredible.
Interesting because that won the Golden Globe for Best Drama.
I'd love it. I'd love it to
win. That also is kind of thrown a bit of a
spanner in the works.
Yeah,
I adored Hamnet.
The next one is lead actress.
Okay.
I mean, I think this is. I was so happy when this lineup came out because
I was
buzzing. Really worried that it was going to be. Because for a lot of it, Chase Infinity has been nominated.
She didn't get in, did she? No?
But she didn't get in.
You were shocked at that.
I was really shocked at that.
I don't know why I wasn't.
I think she's just been she's been a bit like Emma Stone in the sense that she's been nominated in every single category. Award. So I was shocked. I mean, I'm not sad the fact that she's not in it because I didn't really think her performance was particularly absolutely groundbreaking in comparison to some of the others.
Yeah, same. I don't think she would. Personally, I think if she was in it, I don't think it would have been fully deserved. But I do. I
like having seen Sentimental Value and Song Sung Blue.
Yeah,
I don't understand the hate for Kate Hudson.
I don't.
Kate Hudson keeps getting so much hate. Like when I see things on
she's
Twitter, I mean Twitter's toxic anyway, but even Instagram as well, people just did not like her performance, and I really don't know why. Because I thought she was fab. I came out of it thinking, I really hope she gets a nod for it because I thought she was great. I really thought she was great.
I've not really looked fully too much into how much hate she's getting, but I do think it's
not hate. It's just kind of like everyone's like it's undeserved. It's undeserved.
No, I don't agree. I do think as well. I think there's a lot of people. There's a few people in this category that I do think are undeserved nominations. However, I don't think Kate Hudson is one of them. I was so happy when her name got read out, and I do think there is a little bit of like an unconscious sort of sense of why is she there because she's not often nominated within that realm. She's only been nominated once for Almost Famous, I think. So I do think there is kind of that like an aversion to. I bet half the people haven't even seen it.
No, exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
People that
like
vote,
I thought she was brilliant.
She's quite. I think she's an actress within the Academy that is probably well liked. You know, she's not really controversial.
She's Goldie Hawn's girl.
Exactly. So I was really happy. So in this category, we've got Jessie Buckley, Rose Byrne, Emma Stone, Kate Hudson, and Renata Reinsve. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah. No, Cynthia, what are your thoughts?
Obviously, supporting actress was the first category to be announced. As soon as Ariana Grande wasn't read out for that, I thought this is the downfall of Wicked. Wicked will not be nominated at all.
Single nomination.
She was probably the most locked in as they could be.
I mean, we'll get on to that in a second, but supporting, I've got some opinions, guys.
So
we've got things to say.
But yeah, lead actress, I think Jessie Buckley's taking this, I'm very glad to see it. I'm
not mad.
Jessie Buckley stan, as we all know. But yeah, Rose Byrne, I think, is a very close second.
I'm so excited to see it.
I'm really excited to see that film.
Comedy drama, isn't it?
So
is it a comedy drama?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. It's not out for a bit though.
No, I think it's 22nd of February that comes out here. So before the SAGs and before the
Oscars,
fair enough. So it's all right.
The SAG will be interesting as well. Yeah, that's a pretty good metric for determining the Oscars.
No, definitely. So yeah, with this, I mean, I'm really pleased that Jessie Buckley is the front runner because I thought she was just fab.
Did you see her interview on, I think it was Good Morning America, where she was on the phone and she was in the car. She's like, I'm feeding my baby, and I'm just responding. I was like, what a slay! Like, love that for her. She's just deserved. Should win.
Lead actor.
Go on then. Who are the nominees, babes?
We've got Timothée Chalamet, Leonardo DiCaprio, Wagner Moura, Michael B. Jordan, and Ethan Hawke. Again, I wasn't surprised. This is pretty straightforward. I guessed these before they were nominated.
All five?
Yeah, all five.
That's pretty good because I did think the four were, I thought Wagner Moura, Leo, Michael B. Jordan, and Timothy were all a lock. That final slot, I was like, I don't know who's going to be in it. I put Joel Edgerton.
Really?
I did actually put Joel Edgerton. Yeah. Haven't seen Blue Moon.
No. Has that even come out here yet? I don't know, or it's come out in like independent cinemas.
I think it came out for a day in independent cinemas and pissed off.
Oh.
It just didn't have I don't know what
hopefully we can get that
streaming.
Film. Maybe we try and get that streaming.
That one, yeah. Andrew Scott's in it as well, and I love him.
Yeah.
So I want to watch Margaret Qualley.
And I really like Margaret Qualley.
Yeah, I think she's really good.
like her.
Did she get a nomination for Substance? No.
No.
She didn't, did she?
She didn't. But
no, she didn't,
I mean, up until now, a lot of people have been like, Timothée Chalamet's taken it. But I think it's a very strong category. Very strong. I thought Timothée Chalamet was great in Mad Supreme. I thought, he obviously was the beating heart of the film, but I thought he brought so much to it. I thought his character was just so full of life and he played it so well. And
I love that. I loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, it rides all on him, doesn't it?
No,
if
exactly.
he's shit, the film's shit.
Well, exactly.
But he wasn't. And it was great.
So I would be really happy if he won. But Ethan Hawke is a close second.
I know, and we've not even seen it, but it's just like the pure discourse surrounding the film.
It's all the discourse surrounding it. Everyone's kind of thinking, it's quite up in the air. Like, I looked at Variety's predictions, who are normally quite bob on, and they put Ethan Hawke as the predicted winner.
Yeah, Variety's pretty solid, really.
But obviously, he hasn't won anything so far.
Do you know
he might have won the
last year when it was Demi Moore. It was Demi Moore and Mikey Madison.
Yeah,
and people were pretty shocked when Demi Moore didn't win. And I did think for a while at the beginning, I thought she was a lock, and then it started to even out that little bit more nearer the time. That could be the case. That could be the case, definitely. However, I think Ethan Hawke. Not that I can't say that it will be a legacy win because we haven't seen the film.
No,
but I think in terms of Ethan Hawke winning, that would be really nice to see. Yeah, I think he's been around for so long.
Definitely,
he's such a steady, staple, great actor. Like I don't think he's ever done made a bad performance. No. I do really like him. However, Timmy's gagging for it.
Timmy is gagging for it, but
and I do want him to win.
And also, I read a really interesting article the other day about how the Academy don't really like young actors winning lead actor. The youngest actor that's ever won. Actresses, yes, but actors. The youngest actor that's ever won was Adrian Brody, and he was 29 for
The Pianist.
So
I've seen things like this.
It's interesting. It'll be interesting to see how that pan out. I think that's not a complete lock-in. I mean, maybe when it comes to the actual night of the Oscars, we'll know a little bit more because we'll have had more awards shows and we'll kind of, it tends to come out. But I hope just for the sake of our entertainment, it is a bit like up in the air.
I think it will be near the time. Also, I mean, can you remember the SAG nominations? Because if Ethan Hawke is nominated for a SAG,
I think he is.
And if he wins it, that throws a massive spanner in the works,
doesn't it?
So it makes it more fun though. Be a fun watch.
Yeah, definitely. So supporting actress, we have Wumi Masaka, Amy Madigan, Inga Ibsdotter Lilius, I think that's how you say her name, and Elle Fanning. Now,
who's the other one?
That's it, isn't it?
4.
1. No. Oh, and Tiana Taylor, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. This was the biggest shock category.
I know. My hat nearly fell out of my ass.
I know.
I was shocked. Go on, give me your thoughts.
I was shocked as soon because Elle Fanning. Well, this is obviously the first award of the whole ceremony, so it was the first nomination. As soon as he said Elle Fanning, I was like, oh my God.
Did you think it was gonna what's gonna come after this? Because I did think that what this is so out of kill. I'm like, wow.
I think obviously because it goes in alphabetical order, I knew straight after if that wasn't Ariana Grande, then I was expecting Ariana Grande next, to be honest. And then I was thinking, well, who's gonna get gazumped here? I think Amy Madigan was pretty much a lock-in. So was Inga. So was Tiana Taylor. Wumi Masaka, I think, was a little bit up in the air. And I'm so glad she got a nomination.
I didn't think... your predictions are way different to mine. I didn't think that Inga was a lock at all.
Really?
I just didn't really see her within the realm of campaigning. Her performance was brilliant in Sentimental Value. I thought she was great in it. I loved her and Renata together. Like I loved her in it, but I don't know why. And that's not me thinking that she didn't deserve a nomination.
No.
But she just didn't swirl within my head.
No, I get
for
that.
A nom.
I think I saw Sentimental Value the Sunday before the nominations, so that was the freshest performance that I had in my head in terms of. So I did think I was kind of clocked into her as well. I kind of knew that she would potentially get a nomination, and therefore I was kind of really analysing the performance. And I'm glad that she did get in because I did think she was fab. If she win, I'm not too sure. Some people say that she will though. Some people say that she will.
I don't know who's gonna win.
I don't know who's going to win. This is the most up in the air category for me. There's not even one where I'm kind of no, Amy Madigan maybe, but again, we know the Academy's
we need to watch Weapons.
We know the Academy's history with horror films. They don't really tend to favour horror films, so it'll be interesting. But then I don't know. It's really interesting, but I think I wouldn't be I think Elle Fanning is a bit of a waste of a nom.
Oh, don't even get me. I will my predictions were Wunmi. I did definitely. I think because of the nature of the film and the fact that it was so celebrated and renowned, I did think Wunmi would get a nomination. Tanea Taylor. I think Tiana. Sorry, I keep saying her name wrong. Tiana Taylor. I I would have put someone else in there
personally. I knew that she would get nominated, so I kind of was at peace with that, but I hope she doesn't
just in terms of performance, though, I weren't mega. Maybe I'm just thinking about the fact she wasn't in it very long. I don't know. I am really annoyed that Ariana Grande's not in there. I thought she deserved a place.
Yeah, she did.
I would have taken out
Tanae
Taylor. Am I saying her name right?
No, Tiana.
I'm sorry. Tiana Taylor. I would have taken out Tiana Taylor and Elle Fanning for Odessa Zion and Ariana Grande. Odessa deserves to be in there. Sorry.
Odessa Zion was amazing.
She was really so good in it.
She's been nominated for a SAG, so we keep calling it a SAG. It's actually the Actors Awards now. Yeah, they've been rebranded. But yeah, they've been rebranded to the Actor Awards. But yeah, I think I would have definitely swapped out Elle Fanning for either Odessa Zion or Ariana Grande. I did come out of Wicked thinking she's probably a lock there, but I think the campaign has been not pretty much non-existent from the Wicked cast, hasn't it? So,
yeah, like a bit of a lead balloon.
Yeah,
I think Ariana's tried. Cynthia nah.
I'm excited for this category. The fact that this is the first one as well that's going to be announced on the night, it'll be very interesting.
The first one?
Yeah,
it's always like earlier, isn't it, though?
It's normally like the first acting category, yeah.
Is it the order that they announce the nominations is the order that they...
I think so. I think it depends, to be honest, just like in terms of presenters and stuff, like where they are and what they're doing.
I was not happy about it, though, I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Odessa and Ariana, like, Justice for You girls. Yeah. Elle Fanning was a waste, I'm sorry.
Elle Fanning, I kind of came out that film because I thought... Renata's and Stellan Skarsgård's performances were so good. I just overlooked her.
Yeah.
I thought, yes, she was all right, but I think the only scene I can remember her in is where she was reading the script on the table crying. But that was it.
Yeah, but even that, I didn't think, like, comparing it to the others. I'm just purely comparing it to the others.
True. I think, it's interesting. Yeah. But again, I saw a statistic the other day where you know how sometimes, like Laura Dern in Marriage Story is on the screen for about 8 minutes and then she won an Oscar for it. Yeah. Apparently this is like one of the years where the supporting actress category, they actually have like got a decent amount of screen time. I think Tiana Taylor's got like 17 minutes and I was thinking, I thought it was shorter than that, not gonna lie.
I know.
But then you think of all the little different montages that she was in and stuff, so that equates to screen time. But yeah, supporting actress, I'm very intrigued, very
I think Tiana will win.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do. I would love
I think Amy Madigan will win.
Okay, we'll put money on it. We've got the bookies.
Yeah, shall we? I would love Wumi Masaka to win.
I would, yeah.
Inga as well, I'd like her to win. I liked her to see.
Do you know what? Yeah.
Like, I thought, she
I wouldn't be mad at any of them.
No, exactly.
Tiana, I do think she'd probably, of all of them, just comparing in terms of what I thought about
But I don't know, like, I feel like maybe because she's won the Golden Globe, is that her done? Like, I'd be quite happy. I'm glad she's won something because I do think she was good, but just in comparison to other, the other people in the category and the other people that didn't get nominated.
She'd do, her speech would be jokes as well, though.
Yeah, it was.
Like her Golden Globes one was like just so funny. So
it was funny. Supporting actor, we have Benicio del Toro, Stellan Skarsgård, Sean Penn. Who are the others?
Jacob Elordi.
Oh, and
Stellan Skarsgård.
Delroy Lindo. He was a shock.
But
another kind of like...
Has he been nominated for anything else?
I don't think so, no.
That was so out of like...
That was so random.
Out of pocket.
It took me like a minute to clock like who he was.
Yeah, then I was like, oh, immediately.
And then I was like, oh yeah, of course, like when the picture comes up on the screen. No Paul Mescal though, which I think is a real travesty.
I think when I came out of Hamnet, I was thinking, honestly, Jessie Buckley's taking all of like the glory in terms of performance, but that, which is fully deserved, but that's not to say he was just not incredible in that film. That scene when Hamnet is like going on in the Globe and he's in the back crying.
Yes, that's the one I've written down. Like backstage, and he just breaks down because he's so clearly been trying to suffer in silence, hasn't he?
Yeah,
he's pretended that kind of Hamnet hasn't died by putting all of his energy and effort into writing this play in honor of him to distract himself from the grief.
And now it's done. He has to face it.
Now he's seen it. He's had to face it, and he's gone backstage, and he's just absolutely fallen to pieces. I thought he did that so well. So I was really shocked. Again, I kind of thought him, Benicio, Stellan Skarsgård, and Sean Penn were all lock-ins.
I mean, Sean
nominations.
I did think maybe, although I want Sean Penn to win badly. I want him to win badly. I didn't nearer towards nominations. I thought, God, what if he doesn't get in?
I know,
because all the all the dialogue was like, in terms of One Battle After Another supporting nominations, was all for Benicio.
Yeah.
And I do think he has more of a chance of winning. I would love Sean Penn to win.
I know, same.
I would love him to win. I do think he's more deserving of it if you're looking at those two performances. Yeah. But yeah, the biggest shock was Paul not being in there. I'm like you. I don't think that's very nice.
No.
Same Academy. Come on.
Shame on you. I do think Stellan Skarsgård is taking this though. I think he's kind of a lock-in. I think
do you think he's a massive proper lock?
Yeah.
I don't. I think I do genuinely think it could be. I think it's like 60 him, 60, 70 him, 30, 40 Benicio, and then the rest is Sean Penn.
Really? I would say it's like a 90% lock-in for Stellan Skarsgård. We'll see.
I know.
We'll come back to this. Delroy Lindo I am happy for as a Brit. However, I think I would probably have chosen Miles Caton over him.
Yeah, same. I watched it again the other night, and I was just after the nominations had come out and it was on, and I was like, oh, you just can't take your eyes off him.
No, you can't
take your eyes off him. I would have honestly, and I've not seen Frankenstein, so I can't really like comment.
I know we need to watch Frankenstein.
We've not seen it. Do you know why I've not seen it though? Because I didn't think it would be circulated in the awards
I completely
bracket, the
agree.
way in which
it was going to be like just goes directly under the radar.
Not to say that like films that aren't included in the awards circuit are like not worth a watch, because that's just not true. But
I think it going straight on Netflix as well. I think that's in my head. It was kind of like
yeah. So I'm a bit shocked at the amount of noms that got, and I'm also shocked at Jacob Elordi being in here. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that one will be interesting.
It will be interesting. Director, do you want to leave? Yeah,
right.
Going with your thoughts on director.
I want Chloe Zhao to win.
Really?
I forgot the nominations. All I've got on here is my prediction. So it's Ryan Coogler, Josh Safdie, Paul Thomas Anderson, Guillermo, and Chloe. Are they all the...
No, not Guillermo. Joaquin Trier for Sentimental Value.
Sentimental Value. That one I am happy with.
I'm glad he got in.
I'm happy with that. I do like that one. I did think Guillermo may get in, but no, I don't know. That was purely just because of all the Frankenstein dialogue that was coming, like surrounding that film. But I want... It's the same sort of thing with picture and director. I want the three films that I really want to see like do really well in, although not all of them can, or at least win something. Sinners, One Battle After Another, and Hamnet. They're my three favourite films circulated within the awards bracket. I do think Chloe Zhao deserves Best Director.
Yeah,
I do.
It was directed lovely.
It was perfect for me. It was perfectly directed, that film. But you could also say the same for Sinners. I don't know. I think if it's going to take anything, it's either going to, obviously adapted screenplay, I think that might be a lock for that. But I personally, after having watched Hamnet, the direction was what screamed to me the most. I do want her to win. And I think in terms of who will win, I do think Paul Thomas Anderson's probably going to nick it. Yeah,
my ideal winning quartet would be...
Go on.
Director, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Okay.
Picture, Sinners. I would really like to see Hamnet win adapted.
I want Hamnet to win adapted.
Would love to see Hamnet win adapted.
I think if it's going to win anything, it's most likely that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I do. I would love to see it.
I don't think will get director. I think it'll either go to Ryan Coogler or PTA.
I'd love Ryan Coogler to get it. I really would. But I do.
But I would like to see Ryan Coogler get Best Picture or Best Director, one or the other.
Yeah, I think.
And I think whatever didn't get Best Picture could get. Yeah. So like, say if like One Battle After Another got Best Picture, then Sinners could get original.
Yeah.
That would be. I'd just like them. Yeah, I'd just like
I want it spread
something
out.
to be. Yeah, I'd just love for them each to get a nod, because I just think that it's such a strong category this year in field. I think it's so close.
Strong. Could you imagine though if like it's got that many nominations and it wins nothing? I mean, obviously it won't. I think it's locked in for a fair few categories, but I think Best Picture, Director, and Screenplay.
Score, it's definitely locked in for.
I was thinking that the other night when I was watching.
And like original song, I'd like to You to win.
I am desperate. This is obviously not to do with nominations, but I am desperate for a Sinners performance. If they do not do it, I want I Lied to You. Miles Caton, get your guitar out, get the mic on. Come on.
Gorgeous voice.
That voice. Chef's kiss.
International, I think this will probably go to It Was Just an Accident. But again, international, I don't think I've ever seen an international category so as strong as this.
Yeah.
It's got like The Secret Agent in it.
Voice of Him
Rajab. It Was Just an Accident.
I would like to see The Voice of Him Rajab win. Purely because I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen it. I've seen Sentimental Value. It's the only one I've seen. Purely because I'm just so excited to watch it. Yeah. Have you seen the whole like the format of it? Like it's all acting, but the little girl's voice in it on the call is Like, I just think that is one, that's a pretty brave format to kind of delve into.
Definitely.
And I really want, I want something, I do, given the nature of it and the fact I'm just so excited to see it, I do feel like I'm going to really, really love it.
Yeah.
And usually when I feel like I'm really, really going to love a film, I always really, really love a film. So I would really like to see that win. But then again, sentimental value was really good. It was just an accident, obviously won the Palme d'Or. Secret Agent's obviously getting a lot of love. And then Sarat, I'm not too familiar with.
No, neither am I. I would like to see that though, if I could find a screen in the back somewhere, maybe at one of the indie ones. I actually had down in my original predictions for Cynthia Erivo to win with No Place Like Home from Wicked.
Did you?
Purely because that would grant her EGOT status.
I know.
If she would have won for that. But obviously, Wicked have been snubbed, so.
They've been kicked to the curb.
It's interesting though. Like,
you're right, John and Shew.
I expect a few snubs, but there's been so many.
That was a bit of an unnecessary. It was. I get it,
but nothing at all. Like costume. When it came to like costume and set design, I was thinking, right, well, if they aren't in this now again.
But also, this, do you not think it's just utter rubbish? It's literally like, it's not the exact, obviously, it's a continuation of the first one, but it's not too dissimilar in terms of those elements, like the production design, the costume design.
Yeah.
I was a bit like, I don't know.
I think there's just other stronger films. And I'm really glad to see Sentimental Value get its flowers as well. I really like. Yeah. I really enjoyed that. Same with Hamnet. Train Dreams. It's interesting because we watched this together. I mean, Joel Edgerton in this was
tired, by the way.
fab.
I fell asleep.
Not
that it's boring, but
not that it's boring, but
I was just excited.
To start with, I said the cinematography is like a Samsung advert, and then we couldn't unsee it.
I couldn't unsee it as soon as she said that, because that's got a cinematography nod.
No tree is that green. No tree is that green. Do you know what I mean?
It was the saturation of it. It was and also the sharpness of everything.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
The thing is, like, I thought it was such a gorgeous landscape anyway. Why do you need to saturate it to the max? I mean,
yeah.
I was thinking to myself afterwards, I was like, maybe it just was that green, but I was like, no, Ella, it wasn't.
No, Ella, it wasn't.
Like, absolutely no way. No. One thing I did love though, and coming from like, well, this is definitely coming from a theatre point of view, but every shot was gorgeously set and placed. I don't know if you noticed, but like the director used a lot of levels, so you know when it was like big group scenes, well, not really big group scenes, but there was like
when they're all work,
some were on logs at the top, somewhat like, and honestly in theatre that's like one of the main things, like instead of just keeping the stage flat, it's like you want to level them. I don't know whether the director's from a theatre background. I haven't actually like googled that, but everyone's so strategically placed, and I really appreciated that because it was just very pleasing to the eye. The end montage of that film did send me under a bit at the end because I thought it was really nicely done, but
that saved it for me.
I thought it was a lovely film, and it was very naturalistic and real to life. Like if you're thinking of watching, I would say definitely
I'd give it a watch.
It's
especially
now that it's been nominated for a few things. Like it's good to, just watch something that you maybe wouldn't watch before. But
I like it.
Yeah, it was just that saturation for me. Leaf is that green.
It was when you said that, because I did enjoy the film. There was parts where I thought it could have been a bit shorter.
Yeah,
it could have been like there was a bulk of it kind of in the middle. It was a bit too drawn out. I did think it was very wholesome and then just very contemplative. The end montage I thought was lovely, brilliant, really rounded it off really, really nicely. And I thought it was a lovely film. It was a lovely watch. However, the cinematography, although in terms of like the quality of it and like the things that you've outlined, like in terms of like the pacing, like the placement of it and the scope of like the visual scope of it all, I thought it was great. But when it just doesn't land with you, because it did feel it almost felt too kind of saturated and too kind of like a bit like a Samsung advert, to the point where it kind of took me out of the story in a way. Like I didn't personally think that kind of a story of that nature and set in that particular environment with those kind of landscapes, I don't think it should have been shot like that. I wouldn't have shot it like that.
Yeah, the colour grading of it for me, it was almost like they'd gone into it and been like, okay, so our main aim for this is to get it nominated for Best Cinematography and Best Picture. I'm not asked about anything else. That's kind of the vibe. Obviously, they are, because Joel Edgerton was fab, but do you know what I mean? Like they kind of went, that's what it looked like to me, that they were clearly like vying for some sort of like nod to the cinematography. But I just think it might have landed for some people, but personally it didn't land for me.
It was almost as if they wanted in certain films this works and some it doesn't, but they wanted the landscape and the cinematography to be a character in itself, and perhaps so much to the point where like maybe plot or character like development or anything in between, maybe for me it kind of subsided ever so slightly, but the ending kind of brought it all back around quite nicely.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I did enjoy Train Dream. It was a lovely film. Whether I think in terms of the cinematography, I think cinematography is gonna, I don't know who, I think I might go to Sinners.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cinematography in that was good. It's Hamnet nominated in that category.
Yeah, I think.
I like the cinematography of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, actually, no, Hamnet. Now that first shot of the wall. Yeah, unreal. Yeah.
Another one that I do want to just mention, because we both love this, even though it's nominated in one category, and that is Kate Hudson, is Song Sung Blue.
Oh, I adored it.
I was expecting something, but it was not this.
What do you mean?
Like,
the film. In terms of nominations.
No. I was expecting like in terms of the film. I thought Kate Hudson was insane, and as I say, I really don't understand the hate that she's getting at all.
I think if Hugh Jackman was nominated, I'd be like, fuck?
No, same.
But like, come on, Kate Hudson, that was her film.
It really was.
Great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Like Ella, I did not know what to expect. I forgot actually that it was a true story, and I didn't know the way in which it was going to go. I hadn't read a lot into it beforehand, but oh my god, I thought it was so well done.
Yes, so well done.
The music was honestly like, I've been listening to Neil Diamond ever since. I went with my mum and she's obsessed with Neil Diamond, so a lot of Cherry on in the car. But I do think she deserves that nomination.
Yeah,
she was the beating heart of that film, and I thought it was a really, really good watch. She deserves it for end scene alone. I think that end scene.
I thought she played like I love the character suffering with such a life-changing thing.
Yeah.
She played that so well. And when she was on the couch, I was just like, oh my god, you genuinely look like absolutely ruined. Like the life has been sucked out of you. And as it would be, because she's gone through this awful life-changing thing that's completely out of her hands. Yeah. So she just hates the world because nothing could have kind of like changed it. And I just think, and also across this whole award season, not just this film, child actors.
We said this.
Where are they getting these kids from? The girl that played Rachel in Song Sung Blue, insane. I mean, I think she's 19 or 20, but still she's still young.
To be able to tap into that emotional depth in that scene when she's going into the hospital, and like, oh my god, it's so good.
Was just, oh my god, like her eyes.
She looks so real.
Yeah, and same with the guy that played Dano. He's young. When he's sat at the end with his black coffee.
Oh, don't black
so
coffee.
Cute.
That black coffee was like, I cried.
Yeah,
bursting out when it says the black coffee.
I know
the symbol of the black coffee.
Yeah,
no, don't.
But
I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. I mean, you know how you mentioned in like the whole them scenes where she's sat on the couch and she's literally, she's having to grapple with the fact that she's gone through this horrible ordeal. At that point, that element of it, and also the fact that there is references made to her character having had depression in the past, and even though she's got such a jolly sort of like joyful
demeanor
sort of
about
essence, she manages to bring something to the performance that communicates her past as well. Like she's grappled with something before, and I just thought it was a really clever, intelligent, endearing performance. And I think maybe she's getting a bit of hate because it's very sort of lifelike, and it isn't like grandiose or like it doesn't really it's not maybe an Oscar baity performance, and it's not, but I do think it's deserved.
No,
when you watch it.
But on the topic of child actors as well, the kids in Hamnet.
Oh yeah,
I was vying for Jacoby Dupe to get a random rogue nomination because I thought he was his performance was impeccable. I was literally just like, every time he came on screen I was like,
I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it.
You're 11. You are 11. He was probably younger when they filmed it. He was probably about 9 or 10. But oh my god, no! And his sisters as well. When a scene that broke me in the film was,
I'm gonna guess it.
Her.
Can I guess it? Is it when she says it's too late for him?
No. It was that was sad, but it was when she came in to see his dead body and she was like, it doesn't look like him, it doesn't look like him. I was like that. But I thought all the kids were insane. Just like the child actor performances that we're seeing at the moment are just absolutely insane.
It reminds me a bit of like, do you remember Room, Jacob Tremblay got absolutely overlooked. He was brilliant in that film, and there's just like I think there's just an inherent sort of like, not snobbery towards child actors, but like just dismissing the fact that they can be as good as the adults.
Yeah.
Oh my god, like the girl in Song Sung Blue was unreal.
Yeah.
Jacoby Dupe when Hamnet is in bed with his sister and he's saying that beautiful scene.
Oh yeah,
I give you my life.
I give you my life. Oh.
His delivery of that line.
He was just fab. Like
even the fact that he fucking played dead.
No, I know.
So well.
And like he died so well.
Yeah, he did.
Like what? That must have been Jesus, that scene.
Chloe Zhao, props to you for getting that out of a literal 10-year-old kid.
And like even when he was like behind in that kind of just like space that was in between life and death, and he was like, Mama, I was like that.
I'm gonna cry.
I know, it was so sad. Oh my god, he was so good.
I'm gonna go literally put myself through absolute hell.
No,
I'm gonna
honestly,
watch it again.
It was so good.
In terms of predictions, I mean, when I screenplay and adapted and original, I got like on the money. I think they're kind of given anyway. I think in terms of what, because like we said, this category this year is so stacked. I am really, because sometimes that's why you do forget who's in what. But like, who knew that one battle after another? Like, you have to really read into it to know that it's adapted. Like, it could easily fell into the original, but in adapted, I think I would love. I don't know if I would have put Train Dreams in adapted. Okay. I probably would have maybe swapped it out. But then again, what would I have swapped it out for? I think Hamnet, I would love Hamnet to win. Original, I wouldn't be shocked if Mighty Supreme got in there, you know.
Do you think? What's sentimental value in?
Original.
I think it's either sentimental value or Sinners.
I think Mighty Supreme, well, if that's the case, then I'm saying that because I've looked at it and I'm going, we don't know. But I mean, Sinners, yeah. I do think Sinners is a lock. I think sentimental value or Mighty Supreme could sneak in there. But on the topic of Mighty Supreme, I think it's gotten a lot of love, a lot of noms, but I do think the only thing it will win is actor. Maybe editing. Maybe editing. Editing was pretty good, but you don't know. I mean, I would like Timothy to win. I think he's expecting it. Yeah, he'll turn up there with a matching outfit with Kylie and just be like, I'm ready for it.
Why don't he take his mum?
I know.
Maybe he will take his mum to the Oscars if he takes her everywhere else.
I know. Kylie, you're at the Globes, babe.
I know.
Oh, original song.
No, I lie to you.
Yeah. Train Dreams is original. It's a song. I forgot there was a song in Train Dreams.
So did I, to be honest. Is it at the end when the credits play?
It's called Train Dreams and it's in the film Train Dreams.
Oh. Original. Okay.
Original. It's going to be an interesting watch. We're going to document our watching experience of both the SAGs and the
Actor Awards
and the Oscars.
It's good that they're being streamed though.
Yeah, I know. I'm really excited. I think I'm even excited for like the makeup and hair, production, sound. I just think it's been such a good year of film that every category is getting me buzzing.
And the films are just so strong. So I just think like it really could go to anyone because all of the films are so deserving because they're all just such a high standard.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's more of like I'm excited just to watch and just see all these films get the look in that they deserve.
Yeah.
Very excited.
Let us know your thoughts down below.
Yeah. Do you give us
the predictions and who you thought was a snub?
I know. A few stubs on supporting, but yeah.
There really was. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.